All right. So I am unsure if I will share this on my channel, but I was guided to begin doing videos. Um, so let's see what Spirit wants to say. This is going to be a twin flame reading. I've already blessed and shuffled. So right now, I want to get the overall energy of what is going on in the collective of twin flames. What is the overall energy, Spirit, that is going on in the collective? What is the overall energy, Spirit, of the twin flame collective? What is happening this week, currently in this moment? What is happening in the collective, Spirit? Way too many cards. My goodness. Spirit, what is going on in the Twin Flame Collective this week? The overall energy that we are currently dealing with. Guided to take that. So we got the Eight of Acorns, which in this deck is the Wands. So it's a lot of fire. So the Eight of Wands. And Eight of Wands is communication. It's quick communication coming in. So some of you could be starting to receive texts or calls from your divine masculine or divine feminine. I know in the 5D there definitely is a lot of communication happening currently. I also see, it looks like a snake here, but let me get the book for this, because I'm still actually acclimating to this deck and getting used to it. So let me see what they have to say about the Eight of Acorns. And acorns also represent, at least to me from what I see, the oak tree. So lots of knowledge. We could be learning how to communicate the knowledge that we've accumulated over the past year or couple of years or however long it's been. Learning how to apply the knowledge that we have accumulated. Trying to find the right words here. I apologize. Let's see. It's an eel. Transformation. That's what this card says. The elusive eel is a master of transformation. His surge of energy drives him to move in all directions and at great speed through the wild rivers of ingenuity. Highly observant, he quickly finds ways to adapt to new situations. When an opportunity presents itself, he strikes while the iron is hot. Things are starting to excel into action as you become fueled by the fertile fires of adrenaline. You've been making great strides. Eel will help charge you with energy as you move towards the fulfillment of your goal. Let enthusiasm lead the way as you make the most of opportunities. So yeah, there's definitely a shift happening in the collective right now, and I've felt it for the past few weeks. I myself am a twin flame, and I've been guided for many, many months to start a channel. And, Spirit was like tapping me on the shoulder, like, hey, you should start this channel. And I just kept kind of putting it off because I thought that, there's thousands of readers and, my life is pretty good and I have other things I'm working on and da-da-da. And finally, like 2 weeks ago, Spirit was just like, you better start that channel because people need to hear what you have to say. So finally I was like, okay, I'll do it. Anyways, sorry about the small recap there. But yeah, there's a huge shift happening right now, and there has been for some time. We're coming out of this point of stagnancy into a point where we're feeling shifts happening within us. We're feeling a sense of urgency, like a sense of need. Like, we can't wait anymore. Time is of the essence type thing. And so communication for a lot of people, especially during what's been happening in the world and everyone being at home, communication, I feel like, is coming in very quickly here. And if it hasn't happened yet, I feel like it's going to happen soon for many in the collective. Can I please have a clarifier for the Eight of Acorns or Wands? Clarifier for the Eight of Wands, please, Spirit. What is this communication? What is this communication, Spirit? Clarifier for the Eight of Wands, please. Page of Wands. Or Page of Acorns. Lots of fire energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That could be you or your divine masculine or divine feminine. This one's all about discovery and enthusiasm. And it's ambitious, it's driven. So we're finally taking all the knowledge that we have accumulated over the past however long it's been since you last spoke to or have seen your twin. We're basically just stoking that fire. It's almost like a kiln, you know. It's just, how do I put this? It's like a creative energy that is just moving through everyone and vamping things up, and the blindfolds are being taken off is what I'm hearing. Nothing is the same, and so everyone is looking at everything from a different perspective and realizing what is truly important. And those who have not awakened to this connection are awakening very quickly, and communication is coming in, and they're coming in passionate. That's what I'm getting. Passionate and fiery. I actually want to read the description for the Page of Acorns as well, because I do feel like it could be relevant. Something in here we need to hear. A messenger of brilliant ideas. See, messages, I'm telling you. Free-spirited monkey assists in building the basis for new ventures. He embodies an optimistic perception for future possibilities, and he aims high. Monkey is always game for an adventure, but he also must keep his impatience in check. His enthusiasm steers him into new terrain, and he excels with bursts of energy in his excitement for anything new and interesting. Monkey inspires the eagerness required to kickstart new experiences. Tap into that fluctuating stream of energy and you will go far. Let the prospect of new ideas exhilarate you. Oh yeah, definitely some creative fire energy happening. I wonder if any of you have felt this. If I do decide to share this on my channel, feel free to mention in the comments if that resonated and what you've been currently experiencing in your own connection. I do not know if I will share this on my future channel. This is literally the first video I've ever made. All right, so now that we have the overall energy, Spirit, what is the energy that the collective of divine masculine is currently in at this moment? What is the energy that the divine masculine is experiencing? Please pop a card for me, Spirit. Overall energy of the divine masculine this week. What is the overall energy of the divine masculine spirit? Please pop a card, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh. So feathers in this deck are swords, if I remember correctly. Yes. And they're air. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. No, I'm sorry. Still learning all this stuff. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is a very heavy energy. And this card, it looks like it depicts a snake. So what I feel like the divine masculine is doing is taking all of this tension and all of these burdens and everything that we as a collective, if you follow any twin flame readings, you know what the divine masculine typically goes through, and why they ghost is not feeling good enough, feelings of guilt, feelings of lack, or, like they just, it's overwhelming, and all of these burdens and all of these things. But I see this snake here, and it's also a 10, and 10s in the tarot are about endings. So what that tells me is that the snake represents the transformation of all of these burdens and all of this weight in the divine masculine currently being lifted. I do want to read. I don't have to read everyone, but I want to see what it says. 10. Yep, a master of spiritual renewal, Snake glides through changes with minimal effort as he sheds negativity and transmutes it into something self-empowering. In releasing destructive energies, Snake transforms from a lower vibration to a higher one. Snake will assist you through a metamorphosis and will help you regain your focus in the process. By casting away your old ways of thinking that hold you back, your upward spiral will begin. Your reality depends on your perspective. Let yourself surrender to change, and you will discover that a revival within has begun. Excuse me. Wow, I've definitely been feeling that from the divine masculine, and especially with this communication. They're overcoming their fears, and they're finally waking up. I feel like a lot of the divine masculines are finally waking up and realizing what this journey is and how important it is. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, Spirit, what is going on for the divine feminine this week? What is the energy that divine feminine is currently in? Can you please pop a card for me, Spirit? Divine feminine energy. Spirit, please pop a card. I'm not supposed to take those. Spirit, please pop a card. Divine feminine energy. I am supposed to take this one. Two of Cups. Has two doves. I'll let you see. It's very cute, actually. And there's one more, Spirit. May I please have that other card that was supposed to come out? With the Two of Cups for the divine feminine. What is happening in the divine feminine collective this week? Please pop a card. Okay, I'm supposed to take this. All right. And the Two of Wands. I feel like this Two of Cups is how she feels about the connection. She's been very focused on, hang on, let me get the read real quick. Let me feel out the energy. Divine Feminine has been very focused on the love aspect of this connection. Very focused on, you know, how much love that she has for the Divine Masculine. Very focused on union. It's really all she wants at this point. I mean, that's all the Divine Feminines ever want, but then we have to sit back and remember that this is a journey and we're on this journey for a reason. With the Two of Wands here, I feel like she's dealt with a lot of mental back and forth, like wondering whether or not it's actually going to manifest, and just a lot of mental discord, I guess you could say. There's been a lot happening around union. I want to get the description for the Two of Acorns, aka Two of Wands. You also could be dealing, by the way, with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Two of Cups, or more fire energy here with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what it says. A messenger on a mission Falcon is focused on her target. In search of new experiences, she set her sights confidently on what she wants. Falcon is the victorious insignia for foresight and vision. Her power of insight gives her the ability to make choices that create balance and integration within her world. Now is the time to manifest your ideas into form. You hold the power within you to take flight in new direction. Recognize your full potential, go forth courageously, and stand by your decisions. Persevere and you will achieve your goals. So yeah, she's trying to get her energy right. I feel like the Divine Feminine, at least the Divine Feminine collective, or part of the collective that I'm channeling for, she's trying to become at peace with everything that's happening in the connection. And I don't know, I want to pull a clarifier actually for that Two of Wands, because that is, I'm not entirely certain what that's about. Spirit, what is up with the Two of Wands? Can you please give me a clarifier for the Two of Wands? Spirit? Two of Wands, please. Five of Cups, yeah. More water energy. This one has a lightning bug on it, though. It's really cute. So the Five of Shells. Shells are cups in this deck. By the way, this is the Spirit Song deck. I love it a lot. It's wonderful. I also did this video backwards, by the way, so I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. But so again, sorry about that. All right, so with the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands, she's trying to figure out the best way to deal with all of her emotions regarding this union this week. The Divine Feminine is just like sick of being patient, but she knows she has to be, and she's trying to healthily work on her emotions and not be so attached and so obsessed and da-da-da-da-da. You know how we as Divine Feminines get. We see this connection and we're like, oh my God, this is better than anything I've ever had in my entire life. And then we just obsess over it. Spirit, I also want to get a challenge for this week. Spirit, what is the challenge for this week between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What is the challenge this week? Current events, current challenge between the collective of divine masculine and divine feminine. The Magician. It's a raven on this card. It's really pretty. You can see there's a, hang on. You can see that there is like an infinity symbol above his head. And I also see these circles here. And that almost reminds me of like a triquetra. Do you see that? Super cool. So the challenge, obviously there's a huge shift happening. The challenge is learning how to deal with these changes within ourselves and within the connection this week. Learning how to maneuver around this shift and basically letting go and allowing these energies to unfold this week. But that's a really good card for a challenge. There's a lot of growth happening this week in the collective. Wow. I can't believe it. And that's like right in line with what I've been feeling too, so that's really cool. I feel like I want to get a moon card for this. So there a lot of readers use these. They're the Moonology, and again, I apologize that it's backwards. I just wanted to be able to see the video while I was doing it. Moonology. And these are beautiful cards as well. All right, Spirit. Can I please get a moon card for the Divine Feminine and Masculine Collective, the Twin Flame Collective? Can I get a moon card? Present energies in the Twin Flame Collective. Please and thank you. Present energies in the Twin Flame Collective, please, Spirit. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah. Yep. First quarter moon. So it's like, for Divine Feminine specifically, well, and Divine Masculine, but your commitment is being tested. I feel for this, both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine have been on the verge of giving up for quite some time. And there's all of these shifts happening within us and all of this creative energy and people working on their art and working on their passions and their projects, and yet a lot of the time all they can focus on is their divine masculine or feminine, and it's exhausting. So they're trying to figure out how to shift that with the Magician here. That's the challenge. Wow. I'm gonna get the description for that one. Hang on. I gotta find it. Sorry about the wait, guys. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards the desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Wow. Yep. All I can say is that we just gotta keep the faith, you know? Because what's for us does always come to us. It really does. I just noticed, like, on this card for the Page of Acorns, aka Wands, I just noticed, like, this little baby monkey here, and then there's, it almost reminds me of, like, a mechanical working of some sort, but I know that's not what it is. I don't know. Right. See if the camera will focus. You can't really see it very well on the camera. But there's like little shells. I see a rose. That could be significant for someone. Okay. All right. I want to get a couple of messages. A couple from the Divine Masculine and a couple from the Divine Feminine. Spirit, if the Divine Masculine could speak to the Divine Feminine and tell them anything they wanted, what would they say? Divine Masculine. What would the Divine Masculine say to the Divine Feminine if you could speak to her? What would the Divine Masculine say to the Divine Feminine if you could speak to her? Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, Spirit. So I pulled 2. Would you hate me if I told you I slept with someone else? And you are my world. Please don't think you're not. Spirit, what would the Divine Feminine say to the Divine Masculine if she could speak to him? What would the Divine Feminine, the collective of Divine Feminine, say to the Divine Masculine if she could speak to him? She could say something to him. What would she say? Spirit, what would the Divine Feminine say? You are so beautiful, how am I even worthy? All right. Well, for a first video, I feel like that wasn't too bad. I feel like, wow, there's just so much transformation happening. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So I don't know if I will post this video.